One of the famous stories regarding Moshiach is that right after the Beis HaMikdash was destroyed, there was a Jew that was plowing with his ox, and his cow made a sound, and there was an Arab who was able to identify the meaning of the sounds of various animals, and he told the Jew that was plowing with the ox that the sound means that the Beis HaMikdash was just destroyed and it's time to stop, take apart your plow. The next minute, the cow made another noise. So he says that now you can get back to work because your Moshiach was just born. So he asked him, what's the name of Moshiach? So he told him his name is Menachem, the son of Chizki, and he is in Beis Lechem Yehuda. This person sold his ox and he went into the business of selling toys or diapers for children. And he went from city to city until he came to the city where Moshiach was. And all the women were coming to him to buy pampers or toys for their children, but the mother of Moshiach did not come. He asked her, why you're not buying something for your son? He said that he was born in the bad luck when the day the Beis HaMikdash was destroyed, and she didn't want to buy him anything. So he said, I guarantee you that the same way the Beis HaMikdash was destroyed because of him, the Beis HaMikdash will be rebuilt because of him. In other words, the same way he was born on a negative day, the Beis HaMikdash will be rebuilt in his merit. And he said, if you don't have any money for the diapers or the toys, take it for free. Not take it for free, take it and you can pay me back later. A while later he went, comes back to the town, he wants to know where Moshiach is, and the mother said, didn't I tell you that he was born in a bad omen? Said winds came, a storm wind came and took him away. So he said that I'm sure that in his merit the Beis HaMikdash will be rebuilt. There's many ways of understanding this medrash, but there's a few points that Mefarshim point out. First of all, the second the Beis HaMikdash was destroyed, right away Moshiach was born. This shows us that the purpose of Golus was for Geula. It's not that Golus and Geula happen at two separate points, but the whole purpose of destroying the Beis HaMikdash was to pave the way for the coming of Moshiach. So right when the Beis HaMikdash was destroyed, Moshiach was born. Furthermore, if the Jewish people would have been worthy, they would have used out the awakening, the great spiritual awakening and shudder that the destruction of the Beis HaMikdash made to do tshuva, and then they would have merited the Gula right away. So in a certain sense, the most opportune time for the coming of Mashiach was by the day of the Churban. And in a certain sense, Mefarshim say that that Mashiach was born was as a result of the Hirhurei Tshuva, was as a result of the Tshuva that the Jewish people thought had this awakening of Tshuva. Just we didn't merit that the Tshuva should be complete enough to usher in the final redemption. Another interesting point that Barbanel points out is that what's this meaning of the person selling Pampers and toys for infants, and the mother saying she doesn't want to buy it, and he says take it anyway. He said that there's a deeper meaning over here is that the Jewish people say that they're not with that this person was trying to tell the Jewish people that they should do Torah mitzvahs, buying toys or diapers, whatever you want to call it, for the child as a metaphoric message of doing Torah mitzvahs for the coming of Mashiach. But the Jewish people say, we don't have money, we don't have enough koyach to do the Torah mitzvahs. He says, don't worry, do it, pay back later, and you'll pay me later. Even if you don't have enough koyach, nevertheless, do what you could do to prepare for Mashiach. And that's another very important point. Now, there's a very important, big question over here is, if Mashiach was born, where did he disappear to? So, some people understand that he disappeared meant that he passed away. Other people explain that he went into Gan Eden alive. Well, there's an interesting thing. From one hand, David sure put Mashiach in the world right away. The light of Mashiach had to be put in the world right away so that the world itself should be able to experience the light of Mashiach. On the other hand, since the generation was not worthy and there was too much light revealed, so Mashiach was taken away to Gan Eden, wherever it was. But the point is that Mashiach is there together with the Jewish people in the time of Galus. And the destruction of the Beis HaMikdash itself paved the way for the birth of Mashiach. It happened right away. As the Medrash says that we have it in the Psukim, the prophecies of Mashiach. It says V'alavan and Ba'ader Hippo, and the Beis HaMikdash will be destroyed. V'yatza chaytim megeza yishim, Mashiach is born. So the negative, the inner meaning of the Galus is the birth of Mashiach. Together with that, we have to prepare the clothes for Mashiach. We have to prepare the toys, the ornaments, which means prepare the mitzvahs, the ma'asim tovim. And even if we don't think that we have the money, we don't have the koyach, but we can do what we should, and maybe she'll do the rest, and we should have the coming of Mashiach now. Take it from me, Ad Mamish.